welcome back to Airport Simulator. So, we're starting to get on quite far with our little sim airport. We've got a whole bunch of stuff moving around, and the one thing that we have to do is get external cleaning to the gate, and we have to be pretty snappy about it. So, let's do a very quick handbrake turn. So one thing I will say, ladies and gentlemen, this episode might be a bit shorter than normal. So quite often when I do these videos, I have to cut out quite a long period of time where I'm just waiting and not doing anything whatsoever. Unfortunately, I am quite pushed for time today, so the recording time will be half an hour, whether or not there is things to do or not. Sadly, that is the way it has to be. Now, I'm not sure why it said I hit something there. It's just a little bit confusing. In fact, I'll tell you what, seeing as there's no aircraft manoeuvring around the place, we will just float our way over using the aprons to get to gate number 1, which is where external cleaning is required at this time. Ooh, catering to gate. Now, is that automatic, or... Well, it's got a red arrow, so I assume it is... Yes, okay, it is automatic. Fine. Actually, for the first time since we started playing this game, I think we're starting to see some glitches, because everything's kind of flicking out. Pardon me. Everything's flicking out and coming back in, which isn't really great. But hopefully it passes soon. So gate 1 is now sorted. Okay, let's retrieve our tunnel. Right. Wacky wheel! The wacky wheel, the greatest invention known to man. So we've now got the jetway parked up where it's supposed to be, which is awesome. And we've got to get the bus back to the garage. So you... We're kind of holding because this plane is doing its own thing. I didn't actually think we had any gates that had tugs. Oh no, we've got 2 that got tugs, right? Okay, that's fair. So unfortunately, we're just stuck waiting for the moment while these aircraft go manoeuvring around the place, because we don't want to get our passengers schmooshed by plane. Where are we taking this bus? The bus is going back to the garage. I can't remember where the bus garage is. I have the sneaking suspicion it's over this way. I bet I'm going to be spectacularly wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's next to fuel depot. Because as always, every time I play this, it's just long enough that I can't remember where everything is. Yeah. Okay. And as usual, the transportation is just so damn speedy. Okay, so here comes... What's this, catering? Yes, that is indeed catering. Now, was I right? Now, those look like buses. So, am I right? Am I wrong? We'll just have to see. Oh yes, I was right. Thank God for that, because it would have been a long drive to the other side of the airport. The terminal's not so bad because you can kind of see it, like right in the middle. Okay. So we need to get repairs to the gate, and it is urgent. So we'll go do that. Now this one is here. So that's our plane taking off, which is fine. Is it? No, it must be a plane landing. It must be a plane landing because there's no way that plane is taking off already. That's a plane landing. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, so we've got one landing, one taking off, which is fine. That's going to get us some more money. I'm kind of getting to the point in this game where I'm skeptical about spending money, because the more money that you spend on things, actually the less there is to do, which is kind of the point in the game, but it's also not very good for videos. Okay, so let's get that parked up here. So we've got several things that need to get done. So maintenance needs to go to garage, which is thankfully close by. Ooh, that's a blast gate, which we don't kind of want to get on the wrong side of. Okay, so we've kind of got a wee bit of a race against time to get everything parked up back in the garage before this plane gets ready to go. I might put it in a slot where we have to do things. Excuse me. That's me. So I might put it in a slot that we have to do things. The reason for that is the bus, which, as you remember from previous episodes, is absolutely the bane of our life, but it's free because it's been pushed back into the parking area, which is quite handy. So okay, we'll just slowly maneuver this. J-turn. Now where do the air stairs go? Ah, they're back over this way. Well, I think there is still some wiggle room here for us to kind of move between two airliners on the apron, so we'll just have to keep an eye on proceedings. Haven't said tag it final say about where when people get to park up, so it's kind of good to just keep things nice and straightforward for just now. Okay, so get this over. God, in fact, we're actually faster than the taxiing aircraft, because this is getting pretty close to us. So let's just see what's going on here. So for those of you who might not have seen too many of these videos before, anything that doesn't have the tick here means it. Anything without a tick means it's manual, which means I have to drive it by my very own son. So we've actually got 5 minutes before work needs to get done on that side of things, which is pretty alright. So we'll get that stopped in here. We've got to get a taxi to the gate now that things are starting to get ready to go. Now this has to go on the taxiway, because it's actually too big to fit on the roads. So we'll just, again, we're still manoeuvring faster than the planes, so we'll just... Yeah, okay, so we're definitely moving faster than the planes, which is fine. You can start off. So we're basically going to have to push back gate 4. I've got a lot of planes taking off. Well, there's two planes taking off, which for a single episode is quite a lot. Okay, seeing as we are in the taxiway and there are planes moving around the place, it's kind of important to do this one properly, so let's just head on along. Okay, so we're going to go underneath the left side engine pod and then get ready to push gate 4 back. So one of the planes is now taking off, which is fine. So, having given you my warning about the episode length, I actually think by literally just a few seconds, we might very well get away with not having to do any jump cuts, which would be pretty dandy. So we're still waiting on this other plane coming in to get ready to park. Okay, it's just about here. So meantime, we've got to taxi this aircraft ready to get taken off. And okay, this airliner is going to be ready to get parked any second now. So we'll just we'll get this manoeuvred, and hopefully we can get this as quick a turnaround as we can finally, as quick a turnaround as we can manage. So internal cleaning is now needed at gate 1, which is fine. So we'll get this aircraft taxied into position. Okay. Aha, excellent. Okay, great, that's that done. So, which gate doesn't have anything? Gate 7. So gate 7 and 8 are the two ones that can't really do much. Right, so let's get the tug away. I'm just a wee bit wary about the fact that there's airliners everywhere now, so I'm going to have to wait for a safe gap in the traffic and then use the road to return the air tug to the apron. And I guess once again, for people who haven't necessarily seen a lot of these videos before, I'll show you what I mean by it. It's quite a wide load vehicle. So if we come on here, yeah, it's much wider than the rest of the vehicles. So basically what's going to happen is as soon as this is parked, then this aircraft gets the all clear to taxi to the runway, and this aircraft gets it all clear to taxi to park. So while all those maneuvers are happening, that will give us time to get the internal cleaning. There we go. So it's now starting to move, and then that will go once it's clear. Zip. It's off ski. So we now need to get the internal cleaning out to the gate, which is here. Into J-turn the bad boy. Fortunately it's gate 1, which is quite a bit away. And unfortunately, because there are aircraft maneuvering, we can't actually kind of go out onto the apron like we have done previously. So we're going to have to stick to the airport byways. Tell you what, this thing feels quite fast compared to compared to the air tug, certainly. A bus to gate 3. Okay, so we said we'd finish with it, but in actual fact, we've not really. So we might have just quite royally screwed the pooch. Quite royally. Having said that, we are up to 20,000 euros. 20,000 price. 209,000 euros for our spending pleasure. Right, so gate 1's all the way over here. So what I might need to do... Oh no, gate 3 is automatic, right, thank God. So no, we've not screwed the pooch, which is good. Which is good. Okay. So internal cleaning is now on site, which is good. External cleaning needs to go to the garage. And where the hell's the garage for this? It must be over there. Yes, okay, so it's on the complete other side from where we've come from. Unfortunately, this vehicle is quite slow. So I don't know if you've ever. I used to be fascinated by this kind of stuff when I was a kid, but basically the way this thing works is rather than requiring stairs to go up, this whole box just jacks up to the level of the plane, and the back doors open, allowing the guys to kind of get onto the surfaces of the plane to clean things, which I loved all things transport as a kid, so like plane, train, just general maintenance stuff. I was like, and yeah, that was so it's quite a convenient strategy rather than having to constantly rely on air stairs for everything. And yeah, just an all-in-one vehicle that can kind of pop up. A lot of catering vehicles are the same. They might not have a full box that goes up, but they will at least have one little component that can rise up and deliver things to the aircraft, which is quite handy. Okay. So now that the black aircraft has moved, the blue-tailed aircraft is now coming into park at gate 7, which is where we're just passing just now. Oh, crap, it crashed. Okay. And so now gate 1 is starting to heat up as well, so there's quite a lot of things that need manoeuvred around the place, which is fine. So how are we doing for time? We've got about 5-10 minutes worth of episode time left, I reckon. So let's let's just keep all this up. I don't know why, every now and again vehicles keep stopping as if I'm taking my finger off the keypad, but I'm not. Anyway, that's returned to base, which is fine. Luggage needs to go to terminal. Ah, it's an automatic bus, right, okay, so we thought about that. Right, luggage needs to go to terminal. Now, where is the terminal parking? I can't remember if it's really nearby or really far away. In fact, I get the sneaking suspicion it's here for some reason. I can't remember why. As I said, I always just play this enough that I still remember what's going on, but not where everything is to go on. And yes, my inkling was correct. So we're taking this to the terminal. And then the aircraft that has now completely arrived at gate 7. It's time to go. There's my expertly parked bush. Which is fine, so we'll just get this stopped. Boom, so we get another go of the wacky wheel. Whee! Oh, the rain's on. Wait, this game has weather? I don't remember this game having weather. Good God! Okay. Cool. Right, well, let's get this parked up. Which it now is. So what we've all got to do, we've got 3 things. So fuel needs to go to gate, which apparently is the most urgent. So we'll get our tanker rolling. It's gate 1, so that's nice and close actually. Yes, but delightfully miserable weather. And then we've got the maintenance to gate and luggage to gate. Okay, that's fine. That actually could be a problem because we do have luggage that's unloading. Okay, we're actually gonna go airside with the fuel tanker purely because my driving sucks. And there's another vehicle coming. I would not like to crash a fuel tanker into a fellow air service person. So yeah, we'll just take the apron, seeing as nothing else is manoeuvring ground side. There's obviously a plane that's currently taking off on the runway, but that's fine, that's miles away, we don't need to worry about that. Okay, so let's just get this into position. Drifty quite a lot actually, I'm not really paying a great deal of attention, sorry, I was looking at something else. Right, okay, so luggage, fuel is now there. We can't do luggage because luggage is needed for another 3 minutes there, but we can do maintenance to gate. So we'll go drive the maintenance, and this is going to be, oh no, I was going to say it's nice and easy, but it's going to gate 7, which is actually on the complete other side of this. So it'll be nice when this heats up and like there's many aircraft that require many service at once. Which I think is what it's building to. Either that or I'm just really proficient. We will see. Okay. So again, as we did earlier on in the episodes, was nothing really manoeuvring around the place. We are free to take the aprons and taxiways to get to gate 7, which we're just approaching here. Man, this thing does not break. Okay, let's reverse. Right, okay. So external cleaning is now needed at the gate, so we will go do that. Now this one is going to be nice and close. So we shall J-turn this. And I think once this is done, this is probably a good breaking point. Is that the plane? Yeah, that's the plane taking off. I was wondering what I saw in the corner of my eye. So we'll go aircraft side for the last little 100 yards of our journey. So external cleaning is now on site, which is fine and awesome. And yeah, there's nothing else to do until the luggage is done in 1 minute's time. So this is probably a good place to say this is the end of this episode of Airport Simulator 2011. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!